also madam sa player ye fan sa mula started a career ever since na ye kasa ne nyina nyuma pina chesa branche no wono enso matimi aye na jamense kan nyina enso ne say wo ram enso mabobo kwaro so bamunchina wo museum afei ana Thomas Muller no wono so anya no showcase our museum ho na ne nyina no say okaya wono ameke ne 710th appearance enso adiama Bavarians bobo no enti the moment about sa branche ye fan sa Timula abo games no makuma ko 710 na e was omonso aya bibi atemano enti wabro tena bi akoba se bia Thomas Muller aretai na bia ye kasa bia Muller no asom abo games amakuma ko 710 ema brainer e dey na dia dan se branch one se Thomas Muller no asom nya san feet ema team no enti me no kasa report am no nyina no asom ade se we no a wo hwe aye case branch a ye fa se team Muller amaye atemano je wam aye buta what to born game at 710 and watch aye JC our share on the day or to make his appearance in no and I just so make come home and somebody akoko good museum ha we on one castle case and a nano pay no ya did update and some teba now report am second say akwara ne fan say Shama Musiala onum sa we obi a transfer market bi ya benya clubs a wodo pia wo nyina som aye so munya akodan na wo som aba so many player ya fan say Musiala aye juma ya titi tibia ma wo kaya some anymore mebeka chosa manager for the pep wonum anya Musiala ope and what you boss aboku no wo som match omuti e wa brand watch ya benya chance mu nyina wa bro na nkomo som opo Musiala akodan no wada so awo bamunchin o stay na report am second say woman boy in the camp e kasasa akodan no awo so extend adama side ya fan say no som aye branch na no pay je eba no nyina no say wo mo tiri se e bia akodan no ensom mabati ase asan na omtiri eba se na se e bia wo monitor mpo o project here wo mo fu some boy we chances e wo say akodan no eba stay ensom aye very high chances e wo say bia otena bi akodan no be kaso omunja no kwama no nkwa no ensom awo from tomodie wo mo tiri atwom se player na ye fa no se Shama Musiala ensom no be stay oni babia ko a chese ni nyina no so aye update eno so mafi omaso ateba na jamense kan se wa bro ye de betu just a player na ye fa no se Mbappe anopai onsa mebeka ne tro na sam achro ni nyina no aye training na e course enro e wa braboboku a ye fa no sa Real Madrid so aye o training no me catch us Aquina Mbappe e de Forlan Mendy e fa so e was stadium and say be a training grounds no say e koba say weekend what the same form e room e wa bra player no and some manya the same form and aye this season and you some abasisa and you be koye and you be kokama and some ama boboku a ye fa no sa Madrid a chese ni nyina no and some aye update alba na jamense kan sesian say yes Real Madrid for the tiri aba Sunday Ibrahim Mbappe obi ase an na won hye go e La Liga ni mo na won hye go e La Liga ni mo say Mbappe wo hye go wan hye just a goal about 2 goals and a buy no at the international break aba ye na omo tiri aba Sunday yes omo hu bi presence last season wo so ko about 2 goals e wa noita ye ka so ko about 2 goals e wa noita stadium wo kan say or the Paris Saint-Germain and some aba say Real Sociedad almost the same opponent abobokua ye fa some Madrid and weekend way and to the mensa kan nyina no and some other side ye fa Real Madrid that what tiri bisa akotan no and some other stadium odada anon said ye abobokua ye fa Sociedad am fa so po and tiri no and some atram sa akotan na ye fa Mbappe e betina na so e wa bra weekend game and some abaso e wa nyoma nyina no and some abako kama ejama bobokua and no also I update Alba. Now Jamaica can say player. Your father's a Fallen Mendy or no and a Madrid player of the month award no woman some at Amano. Now just a father Valverde. One and Argentina. Your father's a player of the month award and I had the month of August and yes in now so and just a Valverde Motompano. Now just an also our Sura and I can't from Adeba. Now I'm trying session I will show you know what I'm saying. Jamin Yanasem manager no medical betu dwa somewhere last week and sana womoko ayomu break aba one can say manager fans Ancelotti and some other can say and you ma alcoso NHS and you ma amanfo ho mu du matam sai womu nyina ya pe no ma koku benkum so and sane man nyina no manager ka say ono and also find a solution and some other man nkwada no na nkwada no wo pitch ne so a adie pasan nkwada no abetimi find a solution ama problems womus encounter our Jumadi anymore. And to the Aminano Enra, womus emphasize more Omutronina, and also about Sonino, report to Aminano one. Yes, many Janum Amadia, Yakanasano, and some HS a warm up a basso, woman warm up every year, womus other ball work at was a ball work, woman yana keke, Jamansa Canasa one, and some aya ball control, and a two, and some aya pass and drills, Ninano, and some Akasokama, a dear Canasa ball circulation. Sabia born a fa na kwa na ba ewa bramuluzo possession and sane mani nyina no manager fans Ancelotti and some ama boys na bi enra woma be wi ansana womo cha pitch no mun ketenkete amani attack and sabia a small sized a game no and no some about our match do maso ya and no update frimo and some not aba hun sam nyina no ye de ema ye for enano pay and some our show some for say si omo deba domo kan nyina no and some and say one game abasu nyame my weekend way aye referee na ye fan san Ono eba betina no wano aye referee fan say Juan Martinez Munuera wano aye center referee na Alejandro Jose Hernandez ono aye video assistant referee our sama chinemo entara aye officiatina and no some because our bobokua ye fan say no aye Madrid and so edienemo who can referee say nyame yadoma bonsa and some aba Juronya ewa we ye kase Juronya omo aye double etia bobokua ye fan say bonsa last season na home and away you know womusom adama bobo fan sa Barcelona na mom nyame yarma center way a new boss and a coach ye fan sa Flick omo kwa we Jeminya no say womu de ama Alejandro Muniz Rios anom and a center referee at the ama yesa gamer and no some abakoso a chesa hun sam ni nyina no ye de ama ye te for mu say abrebi a manager and as a referee ebedo mu gambia no ye na Barcelona Lucy na the Barca for kan nyina no say woman I am unbeaten so far we are 5 matches akọ referee na ye fans Alejandro Muniz Rios edi enti asana tedia na ye chesa nyame yarma sente anya ye se boboku a ye fans bonsa and some abeluzi and some my update about latest aminya we are good news sack bomodi and some bonsa woman could have fans a gaffy what them abamame onum sa gaffy no good news and no pay woman team training alcosono report aminya we are just in sesia na ba metisa akwadana ye fans a gaffy wonom and the rest of the team and some training I just a boy na abaya available for nyame ya duma we can do omu game ebaso sakoba be a coach na ye fans a Flick and some up and quadia nani just a governor and some bet me up bossa bonibia and no kakra free omaswo and some not eba hun samni nyina no ye de ema ye for enano pay and some our show so bonsa woman some that's why ye kind of match omokakoboy Lewandowski abo 99 matches and some ajama bobokua ye fans a boss and nyame yadama Sunday Lewandowski be meki ne 100th appearance and some I'm a bonsa already I have 63 goals and I just Lewandowski no and some asha our brand nyame Sunday ne 100th game and you be abema ebesha goal and as saying and some other match na ebesiako na bonsa for no one more planet Basa plan and some anyana say medical ya betu da okay ya me be story e wa bra before crash transfer market baby and am be story say San Stadium na Basa for sia ye fan say Cam New Stadium no wo mun see say bia mo the players we na ekom tabi e so munya bia key signings bi aba e ma bia major signings bi aba say be ya wo mun some na be bia o stadium no and some anu ntina na komani abra wo mun Penny Co Williams wama and ma brand man say Danny Olmo and some Abamano Kasai, Jamensa Kanasa, woman was from your drum bet me be a Sarabia Stadium, Anya, Basa Babo match, our Ansana fee, and some Aquanaria, Mediabatuya Dada, my catch all say, Abasabia Basa Babo came our come new, our Brian Ye to say them maybe a come, not Real Madrid, Ayomodianatia, Nipper bet me a commono, a little over 64,000. Jamensa can say, one more plan, there's so much I say plan, Joshua Kemikno, one more on po. I was over na number 6 in the Basa Behiabi, and you one, and watch Leon Goreshka, and some Ayakadebia Basa Fatagatenepa, and to Goreshka see Obi Ono, Wamusum Manana Omope, a BMS I Fabian Ruse, our Bonopo, and some animal Paris and Shama. Now, Jomus Omoyata Bueno Cran say, Fapia, she Amamotonte, National Ball, Fabian Boya, and was Shuros in Emma Spain, Massa, ha! Aquanim Bobo. Now, Maza for say, woman said Omotano, woman swag, I bet you what dear. Now, Omonum sa dear fans so homesick, I bet you Aquadano, I'm a Fabian Ruse, Aquadawi, and some Japania Baba Bonobo, and some Amabokua, your fans are I am Barcelona, Ninano, and some I update and Anopeno, and no some Abagana Mantem Yanukoi, Yamusomo Kakabama Bonsa, Athletic, and I David Duro and Abdul Aziz. No, I'm a sign here. Jack and I said, and I'm going to make a debut. I'm a bouncer. Woman, some electric team, no report to me, understand. Woman say, I can't permit to be answer untimim copper, or cross me, but there be a Yanasa Hadia, or by no more boom, no bonuses, so can there. Me boom, or Cromado Bia. Now, on to the Yaman can say, woman say, I can't permit Krabi and Sana a Cremwatene, I'm Abdul Aziz, and just David Odro, Omumiano, and some Latimia, I'm a bonsa. I'll let take access and no, and some update to Eba Bonsa for no woman. Okay, sir, Yabeka, Rafon Leo, and a bouncer. Emma Mekacho say, woman to me return, sir, 1:1. Woman must sign a player and send a transfer market, and some Akolosi, woman to me, and I'm a Rafon Leo, Oko Milana, Nisubai, Assessa, German second and nano and say, sir, Basa for trial. Woman at the documents in Kokoma, La Liga for last minute, woman, your mom would and a Nike, and soon no ma, woman, some legends and ain't I a bonza and I'm a partners. I can say Nike and a come on Musan Kabia Kodano, woman some other summer dinner by Anye, and Tinyami Adama summer, 1% Trabia may say, may say winter day. I have 2 LNT. I just at least I was Sakuran area season of year. Bobo Cavans of Barcelona and some other Sanqua tribium and no, and some I update Abayabisa, sir, and you'll be at debate in Elguswa El Coso. Yabusa say be a namer and Yakwadai fan Vinicius Junior. When I be a forcer, the footballing career, and some other Soroa. Why not be Pina Konema, and some other Vinicius Manoka say, Ronaldo, Adam Funa, your fans Edward Gua, your bomb of your final cow. Was saying. Momo Soria, Namudi, I have Vinicius at them, and our national team, and one Timimo, and was and was here, and into Ballon d'Or on San Fata. Now, a new cross and Kabia podium, no crown, Wakoso, not Chasamba Chasa, 1, 2, 3, final 3 in the crown, a new cross of Vinicius Sokoma, one who acquired a cam was wanted, Ebi and name, Obetimia qualified name, I say, why a legend, Obetimia classified name, I was a category anymore, Namum, and now yet. Say Abusasa, when and Ebian career Ayakama, when some other Sasia Yakasay, Ebia, when you better career, I want to Musamo. Champions League Busabra is what Jedu say. No Kubusa, Kurana Fanasa Vinicius, say. Champions League Guajedu say. And I hear from a Nema upon a ball. And I hear from a Quatana, your fan of Vinicius, and some upon a ball. And to Musarina, Moyam argument, Yamunya argument, Mofa fact, and Yajuma, Namunya Sana Tete, Yamabiatum, Satam Masa, Munya Namunya Jenny, our Tiria Basana, Yakasa player, your fans of Vinicius, when you're better career, and some other child brand. German said Nema, and no I update about 170 no, yet the Emma yet for another pay, and some our short of some Man City. One of the charges Emma Kumako 115. And Bobo Kua, your father says Siri. Meno Casa report, I mean, I'm saying Yamia Duma, and then I Yawada, Metesa next week Monday, and 115 charges, you know. Woman some Abasha says, Shak made my own, I'm not, you know, will be crowd printed, 115 charges. Just over there, be over to me on tea. Yes, Yamia Duma next week Monday, and I'm about to start at a Man City. Woman some case, and so, Mamma, so you me and your brantena, your father said Rodrigo Bentanco. Now, okay, see a bear story some few months ago. Woman call a national assignment say, and a Bentanco granted interview. Woman cast some on a Korean JC. A man was a 1 hour so, and an Indiano woman, you almost say, as some no kind of say, yes, who drew. I just South Korea. Now, cause and there'll be a summercy and we're bent to almost same, almost woman fan said they were dear terminal. And Yana Sakwa and Anna answer say, well, cocaine on a lighter note to know a coffee some man, okay, son Abakas, oh, what Jamaica on a Bentan Quakasa, Jamaica can send yes, Premier League campaign for the say, woman the charge at your boat Rodrigo Bentan call. One man Afrina Yakasai, Akosi Namia Duma next week Thursday at the Senaya and Frina. Ekosi next week Yawada say boy na fan sa Bentanco when to me and Yasabi as Papa Bia and can't Premier League campaign for the year wabaji asotwe na asotwe no wo so wanya no fokra say between 6 ekosi 12 matches emu hodie wobanya next wanya no fokra no 6 game ban and wanya na boden aye 12 game ban and in between aye 6 ekosi 12 matches no aye dia Bentanco and some abaji asotwe asem okoka aye akwakofa asem and some adjama no achesa no aye update aba honsem ni nyina no ye de ema ye for enano pay and some our show no so Mikel Arteta make an update update them outside when you agree a new 3-year contract. Now, 3-year contract or your fans are Tata and your green just saying now update a woman and say once Wabel and Kerman Janet to Bobo Kua, your fans are Man City, Emma Kabasa, City Fan and Yabre. Woman to the ambassador right to placement, Emma Cocha, your fan of Pep or Chinabi, I am Mikel Arteta. No, yes, Arsenal pen for say one Mikel Arteta or your untouchable, our Bobo Kua, your fans Arsenal, to me. And Fanon Coman in your year, and what you don't can you say? One say Mikel Arteta and Casano pay, and I met to say, I'm Sasana advances are Nebia Man City for a year in Nano, Metisem according to sources inside that Ediaba say Mikel Arteta are rejected a young Man City or Man City Jumana and Kaon same contract and Arsenal. What train I'm a season up Conaria as some what did you say? Yamia season way up Conaria, a beer now. Coachina, your father said Pep and Twasubium. I'm a Man City Tineno. Report to me, Yanas manager on Basoboko City. Ebia said Pep Elqua. One on some other Swadi Bobokua. Your father Arsenal at dominating and to one I rejected Bobokua. Your father Man City and Utinamende. One on some stay at Yamatimna and I update. Okay, are your former player? Your father said Robert Perez and was saying. And we shall ringers our Bobo Fantasy City. We will compare Arsenal. Some you know pray a Premier League, you know. Now a Bukayo Saka, our Arsenal, and a Jeremy Doku. And some our city and a Robert Perez says Saka no makan or she goes na Jena where you why I was say still now no Bukayo Saka or lucky a certain level of a consistency. So be a job in there. We bet you at the chair, no send at the chair beam, no send the next game to Bukayo Saka. One like I don't know. What is Saka compared to Kua? What did he ever say Doku? I a little bit ahead. I change Saka into in the pecking order. And I said in the pecking order. No, one about Prusa said ever said Doku and some our sorrow at the time Orana. Your father said Bukayo Nino and some I update Banyami at my weekend. I said Dumpton. I will fear woman of Man United and elbow. Nanandriana man you coach, I'm man extended a contract, you know. But I no pay. General Minister can say Man United and started Premier League ni ye. I'm a pressure amount our coach no so na Jamaican said the Canberra cancer Joe Pebiano womu tomao woka ugate womu tenaba Nusa Mazraoui waba Matthijs de Ligt waba and you and it's a kobasa wami results on the Abama and omeja ukwamete yesi obi mempese majedi nemo report ameme say can say we can do sabasa early kickoff Man U eluzi to Southampton one shall coach no omo ebejane kwan I report amenya batman pese bia ho no majedi sense still na no aye too early e was season man am say chobo ye yampam coach no ye okay get e dia say Southampton no say bia coach no koluzia one sha e dia sem ababa na omo busa Louis Saha esanse ye ka Saha wo bom Man U epentom no wo monim club no mu pa ana mo busa Louis Saha say anya bia ro gidi say bia ba say bia mani Jan Lucy to aye Southampton wo mo obetimi apam na na wo say we full sense ebetimi aye ho because Man United no amfa no mani agro na adeba ko so an say against aye Liverpool na modema no nya na ball nya kra ama pressure as start mount and some our manager so and say komasa bia Southampton ball no anya fe na mo san kokoluzu dia one hwe na bia manager no abeluzu na djuma yenko see Ronaldo exclusively dia chance Ronaldo na yebisa ne say di kama me dia almost why vindicated you know because Ronaldo and Piers Morgan interview and say Ronaldo eja aye Man U akọ and ombisa Ronaldo say two fools asem na what kind of time say I mo training ground sabi e ho tan e ho nya and mo kitchen kwaba bia mo didi asɛ de nkwadan bi kɔ kanti obefa na nsuo ta ha obefa na obi didi bom anhurum ama chese sane man nyina akɔ ani ma okan ni nyina so ampa Man U aye enam na okasai wo ma fixe sane man nyina nti Rio ebusan san mfu sanya bia no wo kan eye why vindicated wo so wa be kanse no se bia o kanse bia obi mo na ba so mom wo do Man U enu tira man be kanse ansem no yentie si role
to prove that I'm right or wrong. This is not my issues anymore. I say what I have to say, and for me it's done. But to be honest with you, what I wish for Manchester, it's what I wish for me. The best they can make, again, the best team they can, and I love that club. You know, I'm not that kind of guy that forgot the past. When I'm back there, I was very happy. I was one of the best scorers. I did unbelievable things with the club. My first season with 37, I was the third best scorer of the league. I scored all the group stage. I scored every game. Even in the league, I scored 17 goals or 18 goals. I did amazing.
Ronaldo be say what you say sebi obeka asem ne sebia wo kan sa keko to Man U na wo question manager no and so na the mentality and Ronaldo question manager so TV say na no ya coach ne dia betu dwa say ai na de ten say e be den say Man U e betimi age Premier League e be den say bia Man U and na di anim yi wo betimi age Europe na say bia Champions League na say de wo betimi age aye Carabao no se hwe masa wo ye Man U coach ayen kasa sa opani na anya bi obi anka kye na wo coach no wo se abeye den omo so omo bobo no so fu se den na awo so omo ye awo so kasa bi den but you better try na so coach here Debbie anya sa yentia see role.
As I told you, Manchester they need to rebuild everything, in my opinion. The coach, they say a few days ago that they cannot compete to win the Champions League and the league and Champions League. Imagine the coach say that all the club are. You cannot say, if you are a Manchester United coach, you cannot say that you're not going to fight to win the league or Champions League. You have to be mentally say, listen, maybe we don't have that potential, but I cannot say that.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. You have
Yes, na just say mobile try na so coach dia dabi was say about the Ronaldo say oh Gideon Dache say mo hwehwe mo nyoma ye dia team no abefa na about den afa was say wo mo ndwiri ni nyina ngu no mo hwehwe no fofa anya bono bonko a he efri soro abeka from Ronaldo say I was say mo sesa nyoma mo tom na say United aya rebuilding and ya mo betimi age titles ama dache bia no akwa yentie si Ronaldo e wa no so ho.
I believe that the future will be bright. I believe. But they don't depend only of the talents. It's more than that. It's all club, not only players, club, everything as a united, you know?
Yes, and Timunjuri be young with me see Nemom Liverpool Quadana fans Arnold Anopai, Michel Bodia Mensaka so Bonnie Besu stay, Wabasu extended a contract, Emma Bobokua, your funny Liverpool Nemo Aquadana say, woman fan compare and the current market, no man Sika or Safata, Nesika Keke, or Basua, one of the highest paid players, our Liverpool, and now woke up on the South Ato, our Jomoa, Nebo Ding, Woba Trieskama player on Swap, what Dimutinay, or fan compare the current market value no more fasika or safata emano Mike say bibia come on
nyame adom edika ka che say me hu ni say be very difficult me can say impossible but very difficult for Liverpool say omobe to me a renew Trent Salah and Van Dijk abom omanye careful that they might lose one ahaba ko beja ho akọ because obia be pay improve contract Salah the OG obe pay improve contract Van Dijk obe pay improve contract Trent na start to be for an improved contract definitely man you more because Liverpool and the way Fenway for this running club no so say amount Jesse come and Bruce Bebre especially for players or 30s Salah eba be the outlier the exception to the rule Van Dijk also be an exception to the rule so more renew or more it means it is either they maintain their level or improve it for them and then the contract length will also be an issue. Yema 2 years and Yema 1 year. Trying to the definitely or Yakobe there is certainly somebody you can hinge a project on or a project player or enough years ahead of him. He's still yet to even tap into his best. Until who invest in him, Nasikani a massive. At least it makes business sense. But obi the Salah or watra 30 or call into the mid 30s, no. Then Van Dijk on what 30 or cut towards the mid 30s no contract sign at more 2 years or 3 years and then improved contract means the omutis is you know I was all topping it up so it puts them in a very dicey situation especially when next summer Liverpool will also need to go into the market. And a slot aimed to mean called 2 summer transfer windows without heavy investment from Liverpool in terms of recruitment. But they'll find a way out of it. But I think they cannot complete all 3 without suffering huge consequences. So Mutimi renew 3 it means they have to sacrifice something. And that might be transfers a bit. If they are able to get some of them, then they will also have to compensate for that with transfers. So the money but fancy you see, now your story be anopa. Alexis Becker. But I'm asking a general question. What would you share? So what fa a year broken heart muda? How did you recover? No matter who you are, and no matter how hardened your heart is, so wakumano, Edin sebuokra, bibibe to me. There is something that will definitely unsettle you. A bit, then you become rattled. Until ODNC, how did you handle it? Also, but you see, Arteta and the Arsenal for any day, it is only depicting the true character of Arsenal. Stability, continuity. In the history of Arsenal, fans are more than 100 years. But you can substantive managers Arsenal are far. Roughly 15 years. Men can't caretaker coaches because Obi is Freddie Lundberg. He ain't to me kind of can say, or a full-time manager of Arsenal once upon a time. And for 4-time coaches or managers, Arsenal have not appointed beyond 15 managers. So clearly it tells that or a club, so what strike average cry. Now say a 150 years, so 150 years no, with 50 managers, so be a 10-year spell. The likes of Herbert Chapman, Arsene Wenger, we can go on and mention names. And the Omobeye was now, and I'm ready to do Omudi. When Arteta came to Arsenal, this was their story. No free Champions League mo. Then they were placed number 10 our Premier League table. So then also they were not in contention to win anything. That was when Arteta entered Arsenal. Now, since 2019, the best in day, we can tell clearly and boldly. Say Arsenal Shebreno assistant under Mikel Arteta. And the things that have changed, the context is
sports.
Abro bet take you over from Unai Emery. No, Emery was trying to get Arsenal away from the hangover of the effect of Arsene Wenger's exit. Wenger koye no, ebu boboko no. Now obi oye drunk biano. So when you suffer a hangover. So Arsenal were suffering a hangover after Arsene Wenger. Into Emery time, not the whole scene or the whole terrain was a bit unstable. Now I said, nyoma kabom. So what catch a manager be as a own to me nyoma during such a period that thing. And it's all beating on foot room. Now so on point to say a quine dahin because in foot room baby. So you can't tell north from south or east from west. You definitely need the dust to settle, and then you can tell which direction to go. In the case of Arteta Bayern, he quickly settled the dust and started placing Nyoma in their right places. What did he do? Yeah, kase ye juma to say ebi awo head coach wa club. There needs to be a certain compatibility. We send your club ni yen Nyoma, and your mo oni omo bedi juma.
Yeah.
And I think at Arsenal, Diabo Arteta will also have to do with Edu Gaspar.
Sompa Sports.
Because the two of them, they think alike. They have great minds. And omumi no etu anomo abomua. Sa na mo no mutu no. And then na assistant Nyoma wa Arsenal assistant. So obi o Arsenal bi anu say Abra Arteta be fine in prempren. There has been a massive change in what the football club represents. One, what they set out to do first was to also amend the age profile of the squad. Ne players ne yinia yante the average age in so. So if you look at Arsenal now, they have one of the youngest average ages. Players already 30 or more. Omombro 4, Partey, Jorginho. Then you have to add one more player. And the players are more 30 years and over. And Arsenal, you don't want to free move. And they are fresh blood, youthful blood, or players who are entering their peak years from 24, 25, 26. They kono. And when you say players, no, this was the planning of Edu and Arteta, and they've done that successfully by also upgrading the playing standards or performance standards into your T8 profile, so then performance also improve. So we have a squad that is more valuable now than it was then. Bukayo Saka, at time Arteta be joining now the value near 5 million. Now he's a 70 million euro rated player. I'm just evaluating and yet the right way Namakoti. But me chawa die who say the value no be beka because of what Arteta and the others have done with him. He's signed 34 players into the football club, 800 million euros spent. So let's do a data and empirical evidence-based analysis on improvement about Arsenal team nim and Arteta. Number one, Shadrach, my Arteta nankasa, the number of matches onya here and san onya 100 wins. Arteta is in between Alex Ferguson and then Arsene Wenger. About 169 matches and San Onya 100 wins in the Premier League. The Obaino and now the Ochina so Pep Guardiola about 134 matches. Jose Mourinho 142 matches. Jurgen Klopp 159 matches. Alex Ferguson 162 matches. Then Arteta comes in 169 and is 10 matches better than the number Arsene Wenger used. And Son Odinya 100 wins in the Premier League.
Wow.
So it tells you time or buy a cry no. Na Arsenal no man for no. They had become a laughing stock, but he has still been able to steer the water, steer the ship on stormy water, and then with Timia Momoy is stable. Look at what he's doing. 2. Sharak Mame Arsenal more points build up season after season. You can see clearly every season Biano and Arteta where you're positioning. I just want the points first. Who's a season Biano? Point Arsenal Benyano or the big Kahua or the Konenim. So check it. In the first season, he was able to get them 56 points. But no joining midstream. Then 2020-2021 or the Omoko 61 2021-2022, 69
Sompa
points,
Sports.
which is an increase. Then 2022-2023, from 69 points to 84 points. Then last season, Odiomoko 89 points. O check positions now. You can see that from the first 2 seasons, Omudi 8, no. Odiomoko saying number 5. No, Odiomoko 6, 5. Then Omo Betrokia na about 5, na about 2, na about 2. So who say Arsenal and Arteta started from 2019-2020. Ekwa saying 8-8-5-2-2. So they have jumped from being the 8th best team in the Premier League to the 2nd best team in the Premier League. Contest. If you analyze the progress, the Arteta Arsenal contest base, it is bigger than what Pep has done for Manchester City. Okay. Contest.
Okay.
Baby Obefa no more. Any baby Odu Omedruno. They have jumped how many positions? They have increased how many points? And from number 8 to number 2, 6 positions upward trajectory. Pep they are in between number 1 and then number 4, which is 3 positions. So contest based, I can't say Arteta they saying Pep. But if you are looking for jump in positions and then changing status of teams now, the Arteta and contest base, it is higher than what Pep has done with the Man City project. There's another discussion for another day. Into Ushemu overall, he is somebody who has actually transformed Arsenal. But when you're phase 1, baby Adruno, and you're phase 2. Phase 2 is more dang fancy. And that is why I come in. He has instituted a culture of eschewing complacency. Next, Arsenal no more for BB Aqua. Oh, you bought top 4, you bought top 4, yeah. But now he has changed that complacent attitude. So Arteta has changed Arsenal from a team complacent to a team that is now challenging. There needs to be a culture of winning. Many coaches, when they get to this stage, they fail. The best example is Mauricio Pochettino and then Tottenham. Or best is Tottenham. Or some from being complacent to challenges. The only thing that mattered was to win. And also need baby Arteta. He needs to negotiate the curve from just becoming challengers. Now must transition from that to becoming winners. That is a difficult task. So to me, then finally, we can say Arteta can dine with a table of men. Table of men here, why more? Pep Guardiola, Alex Ferguson, Jurgen Klopp, anyway more. If he's able to change us now from a culture, a winning winner. Anyway, where did you cry?
Okay, what may I say, Mr. Boadu? Meza, you
broken heart in a wanker.
Me can't say made in Sabo, and I want it.
Oh, where then Sabo, and to your broken heart. Unya broken heart.
My young Calabon in 70 minutes, me,
not to do that.
There be many damn cash or more. Police need be out soon. How much one?
Broken heart.
Broken heart now. On the business of the Bible. Apostle.
But you're a Crawford, Unya broken heart and that do some more thing. It's not true. Unshiada. Make us remember be say, my bema be and times the media ban to me. Ukasa only nyansa. Because Samson's birth was prophesied. So Baba Israel for every kwasumu from the Philistines until he met a Delilah. Your mabi or almost special grace. They can floor you like a 6 inches block punch by George Foreman. And it also means that a problem of emotional shock how to overcome because you've not gone through before. The danger is that, God forbid, a seer, it will take you some years or months, depending on grace, to recover. Because who need the experiential knowledge to come out of it. And
I walked from Kolegono Beach to Shukura at 1 a.m. crying like a baby. I almost slapped one police officer on patrol duty who asked me where I was going at that time.
Philistine soldier for local last Samson at
yes,
Samson was here. Oh, Brokiati to our crowd, which what's American base and actually wait. More for
Carlos Becca.
Wait, they're done so. Brokiati into one crowd, which or to base and not today.
Maybe Joso.
No crap. Becca. Now I say, as I would do the chair. What's I can see? Fancy. Let me say, Mike, I can't remember Brady for Mikel Arteta, but and your mom, you know, you keep Mikel Arteta. I don't know Arsene Wenger be England and Arsenal. It was not about the trophies Arsene Wenger be. Ope or more Danny the face of English football at some point in time, and introduced a certain level of diversity when it comes to tactics. Any player said your mobile league in him and bringing the best out of them. Arsene Wenger was one of them. Arsene Wenger by England, Mike, not 2 and 3 centralize her. Nigel Winterberg, Omudi Omunimane say, ye jina ho, ye trying team. Arsene Wenger by no say there be 2 and 3 more was her. It's overlapping in your day. And soon. And yet, so it was consistent. And the Etienne from Arsenal babies, you know, it's because of the beautiful football they were playing. A day in the dream, you know, now you share Arsenal team now, you won't win the mode of Barcelona. And play be free Arsenal Biano. Then it's Barcelona just because of the style of play and how they want to play. So, Arsene Wenger's legacy, our Arsenal is not all about winning there. And also season league, no unbeaten. But he changed the face of Arsenal team. He changed their style of play, and at the end of the day, no, they played the most beautiful football when it came to the English Premier League at some point in time. And no compete Ferguson yepa. The only difference is over competition. We do say they be Ferguson abede. Abeji league no, but I don't know yet to one na in the Premier League. Also they be a car same way, Mike. Chelsea conceded 15 goals a season. City did 100 points a G League, and it's Arsenal unbeaten. Ne means at the end pan heading.
Unbeaten, no.
A man for try to a certain extent say unbeaten because City the 100 points at G League. A team can also push. Not season maybe or consider by 15 goals in a day. Unbeaten Premier League. No, Mike, it is difficult.
No, why
in the Premier League?
Why are the room the following season?
In the Premier League, it is
couple of
difficult.
games.
Unbeaten. In the Premier League, it is
Premier League will be the
difficult.
City in Azo Premier
League. Liverpool try. Who want to Liverpool? Watford. Islam Asa. Omotia Liverpool momu say yes. Liverpool so mo unbeaten. Liverpool so mo unbeaten sa. Omotia omoma. Emi say drum rebi no kran na emi say Liverpool for na we say mu ya yedin. It Arteta wa adwuma he has done so well at the level of the Mababedru. But Arsene Wenger legacy no, it will take time for it to erase from the memories of Arsenal, especially when almost akwa him. I was the man Arsenal free hybrid akono. Omutimi sign player na boy din biem. Omo breye papa. Otimi manage squad no sika 70 your money nyina no. Etimi di nya bibi e di free mu. Iti sana no tie. But me moving on. Alexander Trent-Arnold. In the history of Liverpool, right back a bit my boni din party me aboni din aye dide wo ho pa efel ne o. On the board 365 consecutive games the Liverpool and bra. 22 silverwares no team jima the most decorated Liverpool fullback. On the share the penalty ma Liverpool team the 1977 European Cup. Ora Trent-Arnold Waji League. Champions League no waje. But in terms of
Sompa
consecutive games, you know, on team roof now. But Akoda way age and any level, no, he has the ability to grow and become one of the most decorated Liverpool fullbacks and player. The technical quality Akoda way offer. And in your mouth, no, it is difficult to get around a lot of right backs we are saying. Danny Alves offered you exceptional level of quality when it comes to the right back, the standard. Philip Lam, Kafu Ababi Bobiko,
Akoda we trophies in no but I'm speaking from the quality from that particular point of view. Say ade or the ma no. Sabi the same things and that quality ni bi na kuta than the others mo. But he only needs to be consistent and develop. Because who 68 assists, Akoda will create big chances 109 in 229 matches in the Premier League. What strike average net is saying? How many right backs in the S are there? No? Wait, Liverpool for more fun some Ronaldo no. If Salah is going, they shouldn't allow Akoda way so sonko. No. Omunye diomubeye biya to keep. He is the leader of their new gen. He is the leader of the next generation for Liverpool. And ono and a bit melody omu to Samuel. Ronaldo can't say me. Ronaldo interview no Sompa Sports. Me opinion about it. Obeka say na me tan Ronaldo na me bufu Ronaldo na Ronaldo abetina na justification fancy me. Nobody can convince me in this world say Ronaldo interview no playing time anu ni ntina ma Ronaldo for sequoia sa interview no. A proper PR. Ronaldo wanted a way out of the club. He really wanted a way. Either because now a year grow frustrating. One, in terms of the playing time. Number two, the dressing room name could be a no more. Number three, the inability of Manchester United to win something as soon as possible. Okay. A different form in Semna or kind. We won't say some no kind was a lie. Who doesn't know Manchester United were suffering under the Glazers? When if the team in from everyone knows. But the timing of the message, when he said it, and the situation surrounding the decision to go and do that interview, was the problem. But Eric Ten Hag, Asamna Ronaldo Akano, as I increased the pressure on him, Manchester United was 7 games after the international break.
Actually, bad so. My was made an interview by me in Ukraine. In Kraposo.
Fancy Bokodia. And now Kofa, a legendary player, a winning a lot of medals. You should expect before about why homework. The expectation we have because our money target our set about. So I mean, Manchester United sometimes anyway. I know how to conti. Kofa, you are going to take the like of Ranimo, Casemiro, Ronaldo. Those are legendary guys who have achieved greater height. And to the players are by, you should be ready, sir. Or Akedi Ebema Omo Sebi, Omo Timi Dijuma, I meet Omo expectations. And they don't settle for anything mediocre. And they do baby and cause they will really be upset. Because you know catch up Sebi says Sadi and Kamuka baby Omono. That's how it is. What am I gonna say? Who are you model? So wife and our girlfriend. Or send the wardrobe every month. If you have 20,000 Ghana cedis, why your homework years or says Ghana on Govano? And you have to say, sweetheart, please, I want to change my wardrobe. I mean, hey, Nancy, what are you talking about? When you're ready, I'm going to go fire. That's how the world is. Odias here. Now, my series on the AFCON 2025 Morocco qualifies, and now there be 4 groups. And because of time to Meye Kakra, I'll continue tomorrow. Senegal are having challenge, and Ali Cisse should do something about the challenge. Senegal team Nankasa after the round of 16 elimination by Ivory Coast, Senegal have been struggling. World Cup, in fact, even before that, the World Cup qualifiers, against DRC or home, they drew 1-1. Now this game against Burkina Faso. Apart from Sadio Mane going on say, look, the entire team struggle. Edu baby, Oseni Buddha or equalizer, he had 2 chances. He had to take Khalidou Koulibaly to block and Abdoulaye Seck on another occasion. They had Hassan Ibadi, he had 2 chances. Sending the end, SAV back, Baku cover the bar. Under normal circumstances, you ask yourself, say, Ali Cisse, you've won a trophy with this team, 2021. And then a difference between the players who started a game against Burkina Faso. They are starting Habib Diarra on the right and Abdou Diallo on the left. When you have famous Mendy, El Honomo, and then Shima Jacobs. Then the second game rather, Oh yes, side changes with Eduardo Mendy. You ask yourself, what is wrong with you? And that was the reason why you drew, because Edu baby, they were struggling. In Abdullah Sek and Kalu Koliba, 32, 33 years. You don't combine 32, 33 years. I mean, and you have the players there. Oh, Musa Nyakite, you have the young, talented players there to do the job for you.
Why not America?
My name said, "The team na they now say I don't get it." But Osha Senegal, the stars are there, but the output of the players, no, a coffin. Now another problem he has consistently: Sadio Mane. Yes, the game against Burundi, Beka say it was a penalty, Ishmael Sache, but Sadio Mane and Shah, Nicolas Jackson national team has been very poor. Habib Diallo very poor. Now you have Femara Diahu, and you are not inviting him. He is a natural prolific scorer consistently. But you see, Sadio Mane and Shah, and penalty, open play is difficult for them. Omun create enough in the middle. I don't see why I still be using Grace Gay. No. Papa Matasa is a young, brilliant player. You have him there. Or Lamin Kamara. Or Papa Gay. Do you understand? You have Bamba. You have the young, talented players. Why are you over-relying on Nkrofo Asebi or my Emre? I am what him no. I mean, this loyalty thing, Sise should grow above it. But he need to work on the finishing of Nicolas Jackson, Habib Diallo, and Boulaye Dia, because Sadio Mane they be an opportunity. He's aging. And yes, sir, the team will be there, but Sebi Ombebre. And Burkina Faso, you see, the last two AFCONs before this, Adam Aguirre, Blate Toure, Gustavo Sangare, that was a midfield. How Burkina over the last 15 years, gradually, always make sure they manage the trend. It's incredible. Now, this game, you have Sasha Bansi on the left side of midfield, or Troni Ba. Then you also have Cedric Badolo. So in two AFCONs, they've changed the midfield three. Gustavo Sangare is still playing though. Blate Toure is playing for Pyramids. But now they are bringing young, talented guys in the middle. So Edmond Tapsoba, also Edmond Tapsoba, only is Sifudayo. Now they've changed Edmond Tapsoba pairing with Giga Nasa, 23-year-old boy, young. Pair him. Then you have a situation whereby Steve Yago is still playing at the left back. Issa Kabori, City guy, a right back. But they've changed the midfield. So Dango Ouattara is striking for them. Bertrand Traoré was injured for this game. But now they have Mohamed Konate playing very well. And then they have Lassina Traoré against Malawi on the share 2 goals. Another young guy transition smoothly. Smooth transition. They are bringing young guys in Sebiu who are taking over from the Bertrand Traorés, from the Abdul Tapsoba. So now you have Mohamed Konate, we have Dango Ouattara, we have Hassan Ibade, you have Lassina Traoré for Burkina Faso. So gradually, they are changing the last two AFCON team, that is 2021. Now, these guys are coming in. That's brilliant work. Now, Egypt. Hossam Hassan, he's a top achiever. Top player. Well decorated. I mean, or a top class striker. Or it's the first striker, he's excellent. So, Ray Victoria echo AFCON with Egypt. Round of 16, Egypt loses to DRC on a penalty 8-7. For Egypt, Oba AFCON, the most successful nation when it comes to AFCON Cup of Nations, Egypt, 7-time champion. So Oba AFCON, not round of 16 quarterfinal, they see it as a failure. Until 2019, when Tembikosi Lodge, a share, round of 16 goal, South Africa against Egypt, Emma Hosni Abu Radu, who was the Egyptian Football Association president, resigned with the entire team. The entire is going to resign here because Egypt, round of 16 team, when it comes to AFCON. So that happened, and then they decided, Yemfa Hossam Hassan. He's won AFCON 1986 against Cameroon. He won AFCON 1998 against South Africa, 2-0. Don't forget, joint top scorer Benny McCarthy, 20-year-old Benny McCarthy at that time. Then came 2006 when they hosted it and won. So he won 3 AFCON. About champion, they won with Ali 87 against Hilal. And then 2002, the last Champions League Zamalek win here against Raja Casablanca. A match that was won by goalkeeper Mohamed Abdel El Wahid. He exploit. So in terms of him as a coach, by Egypt, he knows what it takes to play a national team. Until but you see, there was an incident. Going to this game, our centre backs, he has one. Mohamed Abdelmoune called his chair, so he decided to leave him out of the squad. In the first game that I played against Cape Verde 3-0, he decided, he will use Hamdi Fati. Don't forget, Hamdi Fati, for a box-to-box player, formerly of Ali, now with SC Wakra of Qatar. He paired in Rami Rabia, but he had Ahmed Hegazi, or Ahmed Ramadan, or Khaled Kobi of Ceramic Cleopatra. But I decided he will use him because of indisciplinary reasons. So I using Hamdi Fati as centre back of Rami Rabia. And now Odi Trezeguet bar midfield, and then Marwan Atia of Ali. Now, in the course of that game, Rami Rabia had an injury. And offer Hegazi, bro. Hegazi catches Sompa. So he was forced to then put Ahmed Ramadan instead of Ahmed Hegazi. Now guess what? Against Botswana, he dropped Ahmed Hegazi. And Philly Khaled Kobi. Do you know what that means? Because the Egyptian national team, don't forget, he has played under Mahmoud Gohari. In 1990, Gohari na coach Omuini, and then Shehata and Tuosis, no nonsense coaches. Until national team now, almost on now he's gotten Ahmed Hegazi out of national team for life. Ahmed Hegazi has to retire because Onyankai, but he will retire because of the decision he's taking. Now, or stamping the authority. Second game, no Mohamed El was starting from the bench. So one, there's order, there's discipline. And what he's doing now, on say 2019 Egypt round of 16. Now 2021 Egypt finals. 2017 Egypt finals. Round of 16. I'm round of 16 and the next one go to final. But on the evidence on your match so far, no, Egypt gradually are coming into themselves, and Isa Ubia and Ubia in the national team. And Hossam Hassan really has stamped his authority and is making sure the Egyptian national team bounce back again, especially when it comes to African competition. So kudos to him. So, me time now. So, me warm up now.
Apostle me da say mine bafu polo enso enwie na ya wada. Opani say ohun ye de.
Nyankopon adom me hoye pa na bacho won so.
Nyame adom bibia e fine. So broken out na.
Sompa Sports.
Wo wanya bida.
Davi. Broken out dey bin chimi.
Okay.
Na
who say bin chuda na be chud. Now be careful what you say. E bin nyan chuda. But never say bin chuda because you don't determine that. You can't.
Okay.
No, never. You can't. No, in life, anything, everything is possible.
Enka ebi ina ya chimimiri ba nya.
Enti bompire said baby chu. But men ka say bin chuda.
Sure.
Hey, and they encanto to encanto.
Wo, boy nkoma na otwin so.
All right, fancy. Nyame sha. Encha kese free bafupolo aso ye ebama Sompa workers any Sompa tie for baby biara Sompa fidie no kokodru bia no encha kese free bafupolo aso ye ebama obi biara. Ende bafupolo ye de dwumadie kese bi abaso. Na ene se ansa na mekọ no de meka ne se Sompa nyame nhyiramo ye se ye pe workers ni aboa Ghana man unemployment ya teso no enamoso ame yatimi anya workers ni bi kama paama sisie no ye nwumadie ne ekoso wano enam ye inti no enne bafu polo say o order before 10 a.m. on sabe Canada na
hey wow say dwumayefo no be gumu no o ma ba ma fa wi say de ye
sani ye say o place order na o chena on sabe ka
wow
ema ye to ho ayi say obi biara wo se won de wa fa bafupolo numbers na wa place order na de chen ya amba no on free affiliation wonka ye nya mu ba akokra otimi free kan ho asem sisie ne de ye say oye order no before 10 a.m. on sabe Canada no
day na winya
day na
ke yan so be place order before 10
a.m. on sabe Canada no on sabe Canada na fancy enye libilibi enye labalaba me de to me status near de to company line status na amanfo say asema na mo kan mo ye sure me say si same re ya me what television si e live okay e live fire numbers no na free ofra you see 11 cry nyam boy metima ma osa opportunity no ofra na place order ni si ya on sabe kan ne ya fancy On Sabe can in the year. Your numbers near 0249
0249
600
600
789
789
0249
0249
600
600
789
789
After your second line here 0599
0599
899
899
919
919
Fancy ebia na obe friend na line na busy because ye nya bo number ni say na obia pese oborem enti quickly the obetima ene say obetumi a chat yen lines ni mienu nyina no e WhatsApp enti wo fa phone na WhatsApp wo so na o dial numbers ye na o save ne bafo polo a na oborem hi bafo polo. Let me know your available designs. You best send the available designs na ma no place you order o place ya na onsa kano kama na o share said ye entire shame from Apostle so eba fancy so eba Mickey Mouse so ne ade na colors no ano e shenefe pa so and the bafu polo you say yeah a brand you can't resist. Fancy when bibi weekendy I had a chance to grace a certain occasion. Now, one of the biggest fan clubs are at Ghana. Now, fan club needing the Unity Fan Club.
Okay.
One of the oldest because Utio Mabako Samna almost started the year 2000. Na ya yeti dodo na ni ngoye. Ni ngon kwala ni bebre the year 2000 ene kuo no ebaye. And believe you me, said this fan club I actually say have had trust in Bafupolo and ya let you down. A few days to a more program order over 200 pieces of our shirts because one of the biggest fan clubs more branches and see this one it was an inaugural and then homecoming and tech kwana so baby and almost afraid and so Gracie. And I tell you, if you see the kings involved with this fan club in painful almost our fan club be more trusted by people and so I am let you down. I am telling every social organization sir a new home free surge media Bafupolo ye homa Ghana phone na ye homa obi biara enti fa phone no na friend ye numbers no anase chat and lines no wo chat here send your dwumadie ni sitie bia send your organization ni sitie bia no ye betimi ama a unique way ubetimi aye na we obi beka se senka ba TV so nka me hwe pictures and videos bi na ye hu se de okan ye nokre enye kuo bia na betimi ama ye ho kwan se ye form no mamra metoto dabi enti ekonyame metimi di ama no se wo de onya friend lines na chat here wo se ma me pictures of ebi ekuo bi o mato bi pen ma me pictures of ebi anyuma kuo bi o mu yusu bi pen ye be ma o sa pictures ni bi ni wahu doso bebre Ghana ha doso entina ho ema ye nkonya no aka se mihu yanka Bafupolo no ene abade ama obi biara eyentare ko eyentare bia na se wo sha wan kasa hu se yes ovim ekosoro ama obi bia nso ekonanim pa enchia kase ekoma Mr. Opuni or ye senior chief officer was Central Region Maximum Security Prisons man we shia me wo ko na se ono so ko no member. And this tells you how big and how large a koi esitie eskafuku ankasa now ka say wow this is a brand I can never resist. Was this all where chira you talk a lot but enye urawa so and the Bafupolo say the question is wow kasa bebrebe no what she Bafupolo ni bida
dabi
shebi nehwe wo shebi hwe a de wo kanyina wo be on kasa biem Bafupolo shebi experience the Bafupolo have an experience with the Bafupolo na wan kasa obi won se Bafupolo brand bia economy and Bafupolo ye wo ahenema kokoben of Santase Obuasi Road but location no enye barrier crazy and say Bafupolo start ye delivery service anye ne ache yen start Bafupolo na kasa ne di delivery no so ye den eka ho enti Mr. Opuni no ka bibi say kebe na ni je see ba be branch on am say Mr. Opuni yan customers a good Central Region nya asem ketwa but wait the wakanti ye be meki amends and as ye be yan hye ye de a ye betima ba be bie ho but even before that no kra no customers say what central regional omo place orders ema omo say kan na eda no ne na de chie no enya nsem ketwa customers say ho enne betimi abuy online no so abe testify say baby biara wo Ghana ha ne de u place order na ade chi ya na won sa aka wo within Kumasi u place before 10 a.m. on sa be kan order no a u place before 10 a.m. on sabe Canada no me say see numbers ni to be e bia na afa no aba fidie no ho na wafa na wafre ana say wa chat yen e wo WhatsApp ne so na say yen so yetime ni wudi edinsa wo so kama e numbers no fancy 0249
or 0249
600
789 789
yen second line here 0599
899 919
chat yen line si anase fire number na free na ne bafupolo ndin sa woso na bafupolo enso be hwe kama ene yesi ye packages ni yeda so e wo honom package ne eba as a surprise anase eba as a promo but ye share no na eyade e beboa Ghana for enti amana ka won tu behwe a abri bia no me ba me ka ho asem say en packages no eda so ho ye won gold package ye wo platinum package ye platinum no e shemu 20 pieces ye gold no e shemu 10 ye silver no e shemu 5 ye bronze no e ye 1 to 4 pieces na e free and silver no e kosuru bia no ene ye se place order na ba bia wo Ghana ha bia no ye deliver ma free untu ahwe okay ye packages no oji bia ye deliver ma free a untua sempoa anase tekukura enti ye numbers no egu screen ase ye numbers no egu screen ase fa na chat yen anase frɛ bafupolo na ne ani se wo so ene schools ahodo omode omoje bafupolum e companies akese ahodo omode omoje bafupolum social organizations omode omoje bafupolum don't be left out ye kan say enkachiri onso fa ho shem na bafupolo entimi nkɔ nanim esan se bafupolo nso be yekese a ɔkyena bi ebe fa nana anase ebe fa wo fa asibi ebi ana hunam nipa bi akɔ school mpo awie wakɔ fashion school awie wonya adwuma bi nye bafupolo be fa no esan se enne watɔ bafupolo ama ɔkyena bafupolo ayekese anticipating bafupolo na fancy nyame pa next week dem di twa to nie won say ye de yen classic lapel wears no ebaye no Ghana for so mu kama na there was a little bit of a delay ni nyina ne say na entotoye efa recruitment ya ne ye bibsisi bi bia ginagina na kwam kama enti next week ye release a new designs for the Bafo Classics monye ready na mommoabo musika no na montwen Bafo Classics no it is a class for the classics won saka bia won so mpuntuo biara program biara opese okobia no obetimi e de akọ next week me de beba ne adi hu nkomo na bibia aye kama Bafupolo yesi the new normal
wo yada say ti Bafupolo eno no amumfa numbers no screen so na monjibi ebe more de chese be bia betimi ahwe enso de akoye kwaba ne mom yes say over so decorate to them e wa brabe here wallpapers and blind curtains window no aye 3-in-1 and as 3-in-1 open ho aye blind curtains and then the 3D wallpapers e wa dem fie offices and be bia be so twa dekwa eno aye OP and China was so ko wobenya best lamps ni bi asoso or TV backlight or and a selfie ring light no so benya bi enso ato wo pe best spread say e de tiane say duvet say a king size and I say a queen size ni nyina no sabeka de flowers and de ye father say wall clocks and water fountain nyina no op obenya bi e won ho judo bi abeso to bi awon sabeka dum pz na na kwasi agman building mu and of chronom barrier on the market and so directly opposite 0540 35 3750 time about Misha malaria drug tatashe when more two malaria drona say achasa wo mokapi say what tested for malaria ne basampa and money be mo general drono time about Misha onum biano panu bia nwumre wonuma to untimi ni di aduane si wonuma wodon sa woman wo pia de sinche drono time about Misha honamre ebeko wo your banner so ye bema obeso sieso hu ya what drone time about Misha and then the capsules and no and a buamani man so I fine a drama was see ho be answer we pay number no 0244 4176 69 na chese wajo time about product no be yakwaba yen chekra ye ba ministry say every phone can check out for say omuma inspect Legon sports stadium yen komre
toothbrush no. Why you toothbrush no? Ashford.
Nah, Nina Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence ben? And then Ashford toothbrush.
Oh, sweetheart. Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku bi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could do the so Ashford Galaxy. What the na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now mama dear no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashishaho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They will soon
Mama kwa baba gentleman dental clinic yeduma dia yedia ne say yebesiesie wo sen na yabo wo sen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wo sen animonyam so afa ntuma pa efi wo fixed one no anase a yeta frɛ no permanent one no eno susum yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afei yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye frɛ no scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu se bi wo kasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebamu no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho ye ni OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station na yabron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda witimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
if I shop na me shade o bag
bra ade and not so beautiful
what time about me share see about queen why me say
bra said the time about me sha esia chimi ni me fie for enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye
me dey do this ofani nyina
bra se me ka se me di time about me sha ho dance ya riase nyina ebe te me nka enti se malaria where do any time about me sha
enya nu go die na nu mato a wontimi anidie no where do any time about me sha edwe enya ma oba wa fa afuro die wo ma akoda no fo enya akoda woni fie dumienu ansa na obeto time about me sha edwe ibi no hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo agide malaria ibi ansa
ayo se time me TIME time about me sha afi malaria fever bi adani ziva ewo mu no ebe tia ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop to do na mu FDA agi edwadue nkratoi ato
Abusaka kraka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu se be wo mi se abofra keto wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla be ya abofra keto yi mu na nipa ho hia dede bi koso no ti ka me ho ne ko hwede wo mbia African Spider-Man ba be se bo abofra yi ba preocupe ne hu African Jack wo ba be se bo abofra na wo secret kura no anything
Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret
na dia na ye
na me yetua na ma keka e wo fom ana police mi di one dance say me say menye na me nson hwe na me so we no a boost immune system ama say me yetua na me nte bre me timi di kama ama keka wo dum so ekoso me kura so me dai yale ama my latitude me nya ba ko eye je na koso ho hey Spider-Man what the
Ubenya Imbus herbal mixture, our pharmacy, and answer herbal shops. A pin for any color mundi if you do me no enum. FDA adjudicating tattoo at
So wallpapers, papa OP wallpapers, and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say ye perhaps ahodo. Baby bia we wallpaper, dear do Juma Biano. OP wallpapers, Efro. Yama wallpapers, ebe macho blind curtains. A banner bedside lamps and so OP, MR types, or mark shapes. Colors ahodo nina. Ubenya biato ewana sweho. Say open LED backlight. Edi above flash screen a chia. And also OP, ebe mobi. So self ring lights. I'll do phone bishim. A OP wallpapers. And ebe ma self ring light. OP, ewo kumasi doom. First floor. Nana Kwesiajman building name. Tafo GNTC building first floor. Ana chronom. Our barrier. On the market and edian mche. So open wholesale. And answer retail. Any OP. Any insawaso. Free OP. Our 0540 353750.
712
Here is to the friends who took the chance with no regrets. Investors no more hating fortune. To the health workers who diagnosed lacks every move. And then to the hard guy who couldn't hold his emotions. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy.
Any shop do na mu.
So pedudo to a friend 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH Herbal Mixture. A yadro say FDA adje ejadien kratwe atum.
Nkasa bibia si wo seria ho kwan ana say woni ahotoso esan wo sinti enunka boni nti wontumi nkọ wadofo nchen biemu ana ene mamini Qualitac Dental and Scan ho adanse mfankyerɛw wono mo akwadere na waben so ewo
Look away. Let's all come here. How come here?
And no more friendly now.
Professional, call back. Wow.
Hey, I'm gonna phone you.
Zagbagbe. Now say I had the very accurate crew.
Zagbagbe in a gbagbe gozo.
Go. What's that? Play away. What about so movie?
I catch you say me ya there.
What's you? What down my ya there?
My for him.
My uncle.
I say imagine interest e ba chomba.
Nese me.
Amudu, twari makakaja kaje den na kakuwa. Yari na baada utakasanga wakata mtiti. Yari na chusre, baada na kukuwa na nkina. Zori wana kakaja. Baada wana na yani inkan lori nana. No binga na kuta raiku. Yari na yani mati.
Dabi. Some no kan abutreti. Omma ne nkoma fa raiku anye.
Yari zo wanka.
It's one ma.
Bari wana ka step in day. Bari nka wakawo.
What's that? Let me.
Oh ma.
Omo for right on muntu o ma.
Me yana ma call. I think say I'm hurry. It's agent mama jeans.
700. Say stretch it. Masa.
Hey, ain't for me.
Kishi.
Refi Corona.
Only so kishi.
Oh no, ebi ono nya yi. I think say I'll come.
On the men say players bear 20 na fele. Kasa bia.
Sure. Hey for him na from kishi for him na from.
Kese. Please where you on tardy no be free about 2 months.
That bro. So was he play one ko tani money free can him. Never more can.
Oso okwo no okwo his can free the can massa.
No family. Sure. That one nothing way.
O say boy no ko.
Omoka.
Ha.
Omoka.
Akwale te kasa bia. Ha.
Ombe resisi no.
Professional. Wait, who bet you resisi no? Wait.
What tempo ni sifi?
Ha. That's what punch no.
That one nothing way.
What thing way? Hey.
What chefo? That's one.
Look away. That's what come bia. How come bia?
E no mo frɛ le na.
Professional, ko ba ko a o.
Ai angona fo hin.
Zagbegbe na say aye dey oberi akrakro. Kai
Zagbegbe ina gbegbe gozo.
Go kolo. What's up? Play away. What about so?
Na catch on say me ya dey.
Wasu. Wada roma wa ya dey wa.
Mayanka fo hin no.
Mayanka.
Me chere moja broso enam ye de bia doctor tenete no me masem entimi nkoyi empo so be man awu kra o ba doctor se fa garlic ba ko pe ebra na obe mo ye bema asan so atde wo mpem se eya kuban de ulcer fibroid kidney and liver problem oba unu kunu apa wo ansumu nya bie wona o entini ni dompem hawo minua no mema wo pese mo bema eya kese ene minua chere me ba bia doctor so eyo ye kumase atiase ebrem ahemfie Surohwa Darussalam School no enchempe Fred Doctor Titifu so 0599-311-311 NAC Clinic, we bring your smile back to you.
Wo yemre na fe yento aso ye ba fie na Minister Yusuf o say ombe introduce arm wrestling. Oh, my when quality for you here, Ambassador. Near Babatua, so quality dental clinic. Our ya patas main stretching Momo Ben Vegas. Young Kowe now opening sale on where dear. Oh, okay. I know so dear fine.
And Yashasia na yedi enchastronko and a bresson petty for you and her four. Then no yedi a see a true no na Eshasie.
Okay.
Say Casa Ubisi a tour. Say Usitua, ye war and she bebra, and I war a senonisi no, you mu bebre, I bet me, and no call a home agreement near Yamon. Bebre no engine this a sissy crano, a possible.
Yes.
Bebre no yakasisia was say, de and anum no mujini banana. That's when no, I don't say near Maconim, until ye did dear, would the Shawa Uni Abba. It's a natural titino.
Okay.
She said, Nyawa, why you ma, who say you're replacing the titino. It's the hianes of a ba, na quality for NYA and Sheshe. Nayama, come. Say no, near Maconi mama, a titino, a club, a yabese, 4 different types cry.
Wow.
It's the hianes of a quality. Near Shenia, Hesa, who didn't was not anymore. Nayama, come. It's a picture be, or the picture better so. And your teeth replacement, no.
Okay.
Teeth replacement. One on gin say it miss Emmanuel, no. And you been on says our share a sin, I can see dear to a free honor, and I replace your man.
I'm power difference via
Obian who just a wow, yeah, no, and I'll be and our mom, we have man. And it is a situa, a best of quality near Siama, come.
It is sharp, no.
Ti nya afa na no pa bia wo betwitwu sia na waji na wahohoro debi o pesa option na no ho but we so ye de yenyi kra ye to aso bie wa na ye kɔ de friend kaka no ye kɔ de friend kaka no ya na normally no bebre na adwen say kaka ne ye say wasɔre anopa and as I would done, I do not a yaw be a banner, was so upon
I don't see how no do mono.
Kakane Shasia, and we shall see to cook it to Webby. It is at I'm not tell you. Answer now, but see, I only say, I will count when I'm no, I will carry a mass and inquano, and a mouth yaono. It's your best to say, and every 6 months be an over for just check up. It's your best one, the old one be an a bacacho. It's a hunka canashasiana, it missed upon Honoma. A man could do say, bedu time I was so if you honum keke. It's called it for say, education kake mamma say, every single 6 months be an over back quality dental clinic. Na ya examine na bibi wo bia no ya mawa ya wentem e na ye to aso bi wa ye call halitosis no halitosis no bi mu frɛ no bad breath no say pampan a e wo wanum pampan e ba wanum a ye be sɛ onfa enema bi engineginem manfo enim self prescription pa manfo e doctors wo fi omun kuta body card so omun ya doctor for mpanimfo etino obi be kyerɛ sɛ oh pampan ba wanum a ofa haban we ginam you best say mu bejai no yes na like a severe no e pampan ne ko na chi nti bedu tama obeba no na ya be bomb sa pampan so de no kwanya mianimi ha adwene etimi ma adofo ntem tete timi ma wo to te hu fini pantem obo obedin so mpenipa
o free kete so kra o free mpa so ko da form
ana ye to so bi o a ye hwe esen sese so abu ana to krodasim ena na make am kaka na de no se toko ne baketu bi na yetimi felema wo saa so na se wo sene so abu a yetimi felema wo ye de wo sene kala na nkasa na be felema wo obi hu se wo sene so abu ti quality taxi tutu america ne bra so wo se so abu se toko da osim ye be felema kama na wona otwitwe wo se na moja